Hey there Star Wars fans, welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Vintage Collection re-release of the Luke Skywalker in Endor. Hey there guys, if you just saw my previous video you'll know that I have all four of the re-release figures of the Vintage Collection. So we have the Leia, we have Han, we have Darth Vader and we have Luke Skywalker in Endor, which is the one that we're going to be looking at today. So as you can see by the packaging, it is pretty much exactly the same card as we had previously. He is VC23. Now, if you saw my previous video, you'll notice that I did do a quick overview of the differences between this one and the old edition. I'll just quickly run through that now. So the main difference really is the figure in the bubble. So, you know, his accessories are on the left hand side there, whereas on the old figure the lightsaber is in his hand and the accessories are in the right hand side. The green is a sort of a brighter green, whereas this one's a bit more dull. However, this figure is quite old, so I'm not really sure if mine's just gone that way over time, but I'm pretty sure that is a different shade of green. Other than that, they've used the same image. Backs of the cards, my one has the big sticker over it, so we can't really see what is actually on the back of that card. And the back of the new card has the three other figures that are available from the re-release. So Han Solo Echo Base, Princess Leia, Organa Hoth, and Darth Vader. We have two other figures from the previous wave, Yak Face and Klaatu Skiff-Guard. We have the Vintage Collection logo there. We have Disney and Hasbro at the bottom. All the legal gumph that nobody really cares about. But yeah, good to have this as a re-release, I suppose. Some people won't agree, but you know, if you haven't already got this figure, it's now a cheap way of getting this figure. So let's have a look at him out of the pack. Okay, before I get into the details of this figure, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. It really does help the video. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, let's have a look at the figure. First of all, let's have a good look at the face, because obviously it does include the new photoreal face printing technology. Now I don't have this figure loose from the 2010 version, so we're just going to have a look at this one as is. But immediately I can tell that the figure has got an improved face. Obviously they're all the same sculpt and everything, but the actual painting technology that they've used there does bring him to life a bit more. I think the previous figure just looks a bit bland and a bit ghosty almost. You know, the eyes and the eyebrows are a lot different, a lot more clear. And yeah, he might look like he's got a bit of lipstick on there. You know, they've tried to bring the lips to life a little bit. But, you know, I still think it's a pretty good effort on their part for a figure this small. Now, I've always liked this figure anyway. I think it's a good likeness of Luke Skywalker in his Jedi Knight attire. And then we can see him there, looking pretty decent. So he's just all in black. He's got a different shade of black for his boots. They're like a shiny effect, where the rest of him is a matte colour. Now obviously this figure is originally from 2010, so the articulation is fairly limited, which is a bit of a shame really. You know, his head doesn't really give you that much movement, you know, a bit of left to right. Obviously he's got ball jointed shoulders and elbows, and he's got movement on his wrists, he's got movement on his waist, his legs kick out and out that far as well. He has got knee joints and he has got articulation on his ankles. They spin and there is a hinge in there as well. Interestingly enough though, which is no expense spared on Hasbro's part, I don't know whether you can see that. Let me just see if I can get the light on that. Can you see that? There you go, 2010. So no expense spared. You know, they've obviously used the exact same parts and same molds and whatever just to re-release a figure, which is, you know, if you didn't manage to pick him up in 2010, then obviously this figure is going to be good for you. If you did manage to pick him up in 2010, then you're probably not going to want him, unless you're one of those completionist collectors that's going to want the one with the face, the photoreal face technology. You know, the card's pretty much the same, so completely up to you. The accessories he comes with is a pretty good lightsaber, which is actually molded in, so you can't pull that out. But the paintwork on that lightsaber is very, very nice indeed. It looks just like Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. So that is very nice lightsaber indeed. The other accessory it comes with is his handcuffs or shackles. So obviously when he's brought before Darth Vader, he's wearing those. So they're pretty nice. They obviously come apart like that so they can go around his wrists. And it also nicely comes with a lightsaber hilt. And look at that. That just looks exactly like the one from the film. That's really lovely. It's got a little peg there so you can place the lightsaber in this little hole here. And there you go. It's sitting on off his belt there. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Really, really appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. And we shall see you on the next one.